I think I've discovered why the debate between Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens has not happened yet. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you an update on the proposed debate between Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens. If you remember or you don't remember, a few weeks ago, this was a thing that was talked about on social media. They were going back and forth saying, hey, I want to debate you here. No, I want to debate you there. I want a moderator. No moderator. There was a lot of back and forth. And then ultimately it appeared as if they agreed. Okay, we're going to debate Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens about Israel and Hamas and this and that. It was going to be debate. It was going to be good, but it has not happened yet. And people are wondering like, hey man, what's going on? Where's the debate? Can we get some tickets? Can we watch it on this channel, on that channel? Is it going to be streaming, pre-recorded? What's going on? Well, there appears to be a reason why this debate has not happened. And it's not because Ben doesn't want to do it, or maybe he doesn't. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's not because Candace doesn't want to do it. It may be because the Daily Wire put a gag order on Candace Owens. Oh yeah, they gave her the Trump treatment. Yes, they did. They sure did. Now, before I go any further, we have articles, okay? This is a New York Post. So when you're talking about real news, real information, the New York Post is a good source. One of the oldest papers in the country, over, 200 years old, something like that. They're not going to just post garbage, all right? Now, you see the headline here. Daily Wire obtains gag order against Candace Owens despite Ben Shapiro wanting debate. Report. Okay, now let's get to the report. This is Glenn Greenwald. Glenn Greenwald is not just any old guy. He is a Pulitzer Prize winner. So, Pulitzer Prize winning journalist and New York Post are reposting him. I think that he might know what's going on. He may have real information. Let's get through this article because it's crazy. And this, for me, I was already done with the Daily Wire, but this is the proverbial nail in the coffin. They are dead to me. This is really crazy, really ridiculous. And let's look at this. As the Daily Wire publicly negotiated a debate with Candace Owens, it secretly sought and obtained a gag order against her. In the subhead, due to a prior restraint order against Owens, the much anticipated Israel debate with Ben Shapiro appears to be off. Now, how are you going to have a debate with somebody who has a gag order against you? I don't understand how that works. Now, I know it's Daily Wire. They have a gag order against her. But Ben Shapiro is one of the company's co-founders. So it had to have been him and his people that got the gag order against her. So how are we going to make this work? It doesn't make any sense. Now, let's check it out. On April 5th, a few weeks ago, almost a month ago, Candace Owens publicly invited her former Daily Wire colleague, Ben Shapiro, to a debate about Israel and the current definition of anti-Semitism. It was Owens' criticisms of U.S. financing of Israel and the criticisms of Israel's war in Gaza that caused her departure from the Daily Wire 2 weeks earlier. So we all know Candace Owens at one point was a Daily Wire employee, or she worked with them, however kind of way you want to put it. They had a relationship, a contractual thing. She was getting paid from them. But then all of a sudden she was gone and she's doing her own thing. And people are kind of speculating. I wonder what happened. I think we can all put two and two together and say that the whole Israel thing was the proverbial straw on the camel's back. But let's keep on going. Both Shapiro and Daily Wire CEO Jeremy Boring responded by saying they would like to arrange a debate requested by Owens. That night, Shapiro appeared to accept her offer, writing on X, "Sure, Candace, I texted you on February 29th offering this very thing." A Daily Wire co-founder added, "Let's do it on my show this Monday at 5 p.m. at our studios in Nashville, 90 minutes live streamed." After Owens objected to the format and the timing, because why would you do that? All right, I was fired or I quit or I'm no longer on a Daily Wire. Why would I come back to you to stream on your platform to give you some more money? It doesn't make any sense. Let's do it on a neutral platform, not my platform, not your platform, but a neutral place. All right. We continue. So Candace Owens and Jeremy Boring exchanged several tweets in which they appeared to be negotiating and then agreeing to the terms and format for the debate. Owens had suggested the debate be moderated by Joe Rogan or Lex Friedman. Shapiro said he wanted no moderator. They ultimately agreed to the terms, with Boring offering a series of conditions, including a no moderator debate and with Owens publicly accepting. So they going back and forth, negotiating in public. She accepts publicly. Okay, cool. The debate is on. Let's do it. Now, the next step is having the debate. But this was back in early April. We're now in early May, and there's been no debate. So people are asking, hey, what's going on? 2 weeks later, many readers of both Shapiro and Owens noticed and complained that the debate had not yet happened. On April 24th, Owens addressed those inquiries by explaining that the Daily Wire had yet to propose dates while reiterating her strong desire to ensure the debate happened. Now, let's go here to what they're talking about. This is the tweet that they're referring to. It says, for the very many of you who keep asking for an update regarding my debate with Ben Shapiro, my team reached out immediately, suggesting the first week I was back in the States. We were informed the proposed date could not work for Ben due to the holiday, but have not heard back regarding dates that do, despite multiple emails. We are still very keen to make this healthy debate happen regarding Israel and the definition of anti-Semitism at its earliest convenience. That's back on April 24th, and now we're on May 2nd, 2024. What's going on? But let's go back. But the debate was never going to happen. That is because the Daily Wire, in secret and unbeknownst to its readers, sought a gag order to be placed on Owens after she had called for a debate. They did this under the cover of secrecy before a private arbitrator, and exactly at the same time that they were claiming in public that they wanted this debate and were even negotiating the terms with her. To this date, the Daily Wire has not informed its readers, seeking to understand why the much anticipated debate had not yet happened, that they had sought and obtained a gag order against Owens. Now, I want to be fair to the Daily Wire guys because they did respond to the report from, again, Pulitzer Prize winning journalist Glenn Greenwald. So Jeremy Boring told Greenwald that his report is inaccurate to the point of being false. What does that mean? That seems like a lawyer type of, either it's true or false. Did you get the gag order or not? You could say, yes, we got the gag order, or no, we didn't. So are you talking about other things in the report that you have an issue with? The gag order is the only thing that matters. So what's really going on? Is a gag order true or false? Let's talk about that. But anyway, we'll keep on going. When seeking the gag order to be imposed on Owens, the Daily Wire accused her of violating the non-disparagement clause of her agreement with the company. To substantiate this accusation, the company specifically cited Owens' initial tweet requesting a debate with Shapiro as proof of this disparagement, along with concerns she voiced that Shapiro appeared to be violating the confidentiality agreement between them by publicly maligning Owens' views to explain her departure from the company. While the company claimed before the arbitrator that it did not object in principle to a quote-unquote healthy debate, it urged the imposition of gag order on Owens by claiming that the way she requested the debate constituted disparagement of Shapiro and the site. See, you know what? I'm going to just pause for a second. This is part of the reason why I do not ever want to be part of a company, a media company, doing my thing. If I have ads, if I have sponsors, look, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I said what I said. You don't like it, that's fine. Don't do it with me. If you do and you cool, come on board. We can work together. But I'm not going to be up under an employer or some kind of middleman, and they have certain things they want me to do. And if they don't want to do it, then I got to go to court and it's lawyers and gag orders. Nah, we're not doing that. I'm going to say what I'm going to say regardless of what. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. But I'm not going to be going to court over it at all. So shout out to Candace for leaving them. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that. And I know, Candace, if you're listening to me, you are a star, a superstar. You've been that way since the first day I met you many, many years ago. You're going to be just fine without these individuals on top of your head. Do your own thing, and the haters are going to hate. But I digress. To justify the gag order it wanted, the company also cited various criticisms of the Daily Wire and Shapiro on X that Owens had liked. So liking tweets is now the equivalent of disparaging. This is crazy. This proceeding took place as part of an exchange of legal threats between the parties after the public agreement to debate about Israel was solidified. Those threats arose from the fact that various Daily Wire executives and hosts in both public and private were castigating Owens as an anti-Semite. On March 22nd, Daily Wire host Andrew Clavin published a 1 hour video that hurled multiple accusations, including anti-Semitism, at Owens. So is it a one-way street? Is a non-disparagement only one way? So she can't even like certain tweets that may quote unquote disparage the company, but you guys can call her an anti-Semite basically for an hour-long video, and that's fine. Okay, or you get Andrew Klavan to do it, so it's not Ben Shapiro or Jeremy Boring doing it. It's him doing it. And then didn't I see a video of Ben Shapiro talking about Candace Owens' behavior was disgusting and deplorable? Didn't I see that video? Anyway, I digress. The Daily Wire cited Owens' response to that video, her defense of herself from those multiple accusations, as further proof that she needed to be gagged. Now, there's more here. I won't read Glenn Greenwald's entire piece, but you got to check it out. So Glenn Greenwald, Pulitzer Prize winning journalist, has broken the news about why the debate between Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens did not happen. Now, as I close, I want to say this. I can't say I'm surprised. I cannot say I'm surprised. And this is really sad because Daily Wire, at one point, they had really good content. People would kind of go to them as a default for conservative views, but no more. I think I'm done. Matt Walsh, I'm done. Ben Shapiro, been done. Jeremy Boring, all these guys. Yeah, I'm finished. All of these, yeah, I'm totally done. I'm sick of it because that's crazy. How you going to say, you're going to put a gag on her while at the same time talk about you want to have a debate? Okay, why would you even say you're going to have a debate when there's a gag order? And then you're talking about she disparaging the company, but you sent your foot soldier, Andrew Klavan, to produce a whole 1 hour video about how she's an anti-Semite. Make that make sense. This is totally crazy, but I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on what happened here between the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, Jeremy Boring, and Candace Owens? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I am disgusted, but not surprised. I'm glad she left because even without all this Israel stuff going on, which was ultimately probably what separated them, even without that, these are not good people to treat her that way, regardless of what it is. Look, we have a business connection. We're personal friends or whatever. To treat me like that is just totally ridiculous. I'm glad she's gone. Go do your own thing. Haters gonna hate. And these individuals over at Daily Wire, some of the biggest haters that I've ever seen. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.